going on YouTube? Today is Friday, February 2nd. I'm headed to the gym now. It's right before 11, so about average time I've been going to the gym. I'm taking today completely off from work, which will be nice. I've worked the past 13 days in a row, so it'll be nice to have time off for these next 3 days. But headed to the gym today to knock out some arms. I've already taken my pre-workout. I've eaten my pre-workout meal, just my normal bowl of Gaines pancakes. Saw a recipe online for like doing them as muffins instead of pancakes. But you know, it's like one of those things. I've damn near perfected the pancakes. I don't want to chance, messing up my pre-workout meal. I'm making them into muffins, but I might try that tomorrow, since it is Saturday and I have some more, basically more free time. Not having to get the kids ready for school or anything. But might just do the exact same recipe. What's on my plan, but just might do them as muffins instead of pancakes. But we'll see how it goes. Like I said, today is arm day, so got biceps and triceps. Typically do all my bicep lifts first and then all my tricep lifts after that. First lift is a preacher curl, so that's either going to be on the machine, 2 arms at a time, or it'll be with dumbbells. And if I have to do a dumbbell, I'll just do 1 arm at a time. And then after that is a bent over barbell curl. I typically do them with a slight forward lean. That way I'm not using any of my back or any momentum to lift the weight. And then I'm also kind of like working in a shortened range of motion when I am slightly bent over because the barbell hits my thighs. But I am at least going to 90. I would say I'm going to about 100 degrees to like 110 of flexion at the elbow. Then after that, I have a standing alternating dumbbell curl. Then after that, a pronated grip, easy bar curl. So with my palms facing towards the ground. That will do it for biceps. And then triceps are cable rope push down, pretty standard. And then standing cable extension, my arm abducted to like 90, and then basically I'm just holding the rubber ball on the cable and just extending my arm straight out from there. And then last movement for triceps, I've been doing a supinated grip with a straight bar on the cable machine. So palms towards the ceiling and then just extending the elbows from there. And that'll do it. So 7 movements, 7 top sets. This morning I'm gonna go do my serratus punches first with the band, get those out of the way. I'm only supposed to do 20 reps 2 times a day. So it won't take long, but the point of doing those is not for, hypertrophy or, strength gains. Because like I said yesterday, the serratus anterior is a decently small muscle and the density of the muscle is relatively low as well. The surface area is moderate, but it's not a giant muscle like the quads or it's not a giant muscle like the quads or the back or any other thing. It's primarily for stabilization. So you know, posing coach told me I need to work on those because my right scapula is winging a little bit, and that just means like the serratus. If this is my thoracic spine, and this is my front, and over here is my back, my right serratus is not keeping my scapula against the torso as I move up and down or out and in with the blade. So since it's not functioning properly, as I move my shoulder around, it looks asymmetrical compared to the other. So if I turn my hands around, this would be like if now this is the front on the palm sides, and then on the dorsal sides is like my back. So this is left shoulder blade, this is right shoulder blade. So even when I was doing my posing yesterday, you could see that my left shoulder blade was going nice and even, and then this one was kind of like wonky as this was moving. So that just means this serratus anterior muscle is not controlling the same as this serratus anterior muscle, because we want them to move in unison and to be able to turn and pitch and go in the same direction at an even rate and an even motor control, so it looks symmetrical. It's the whole point of bodybuilding, right? But that being said, going to knock out arms today. Tomorrow we have legs, and then after tomorrow we will, you know, Monday we'll start 24 weeks until the show. And then I think these next 3 to 5 weeks will be the last time I'm at a caloric maintenance or slight caloric surplus. And then after that, I believe, is when we're going to start cutting calories and really starting our prep for physique. So I'm excited about that. It is very interesting how mentally you go from, you know, losing all this body fat, body weight, you know, and you see like a nice, almost linear track and progression down in weight and down in scale weight and down in body fat. And then you get down here, and you go, oh, I'm going to start prepping for a show. But it's like 6 months away. Well, I guess we need to add some tissue. So then you start doing this with your body weight. Then it goes up slightly. And then you go, oh God, I'm just getting fat again. And then you kind of just hang out here for like 2 months. When previously, you know, your 2 month line kind of looks like this. So just like almost a linear 45-degree angle. You know, there might be some jumps and some dips, but essentially if you look at the overall trend, you know, you go like this, and then you go, oh, I'm going to prep for a show, and then you go like this. And then you go, all right, now it's time for actual, you know, the 16 to 20 week prep. And then the goal is to do this again. So I'm hoping, not hoping, because I'm going to do what I'm told, but the plan is to achieve that. It'll be interesting to see what the weight is that I get down to. You know, back in, I want to say, yeah, it was September, because it was around the first surgery my wife had for her cancer. I think it was actually the day she had surgery was the lowest weight I have been since I've hired Ross. I got all the way down to 229. But from like that was a Friday morning. From that Sunday to Friday, I think I lost like 3 or 4 pounds, but you know, there's a lot of stress involved that week, obviously. But, you know, in my mind, yeah, I have more body fat now, but I don't believe I have. So I was 243.2 this morning. So that's what, 14 pounds? I don't believe I'm 14 pounds of fat heavier, but it's definitely not 14 pounds of muscle either. So somewhere in the middle, but it'll be interesting to see what I get down to scale weight wise and how that looks for the show. So I'm excited for that. You know, and like I said, this is my first show ever. So I don't really have too many preconceived notions going in, which I guess could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, I don't know. But definitely have work to do, which is, you know, why I do this. There's always room for improvement. Can always get better, and that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go get better today. So I'm going to stop talking and head into the gym now, blast my arms, do my cardio, do my abs, and get the hell home, eat, recover, rest, get my steps in, and then get good sleep for once tonight, have a big leg day tomorrow, and just keep doing it all again. Rinse and repeat every day. All right, see you guys tomorrow.
Oh.